Hey boys and girls, how you doing? Real quick one. I say that every time, but this one probably actually is going to be a real quick one. I just want to talk about something, it's actually pretty important. And it's actually the only reason I'm doing one this quick after the last one, because I don't usually do this frequently. But there's a thing we have over here called comic relief, or Red Nose Day. Now the same thing appears in various forms all around the world really. I mean, I know I've got some American watchers, I know you guys have your own versions obviously. So you should. What it is, for anybody who doesn't know, and for anybody in England who does watch these videos, you know already, is it's a big event that we have. Americans would call it a telethon, I suppose, where people do things all year round to raise money as well, and it all comes together upon the climax of the big show, Comic Relief itself, today on Red Nose Day. And it's to raise money for, you know, all the big important things that matter in the world these days, like people right outside your own door who are living in poverty, who are just in really dire straits, who need that help that anybody could offer if they just donate a little bit. And more importantly, the kind of ridiculous things that happen in some countries that are just in complete poverty, like, well, to name the obvious one that Comic Relief actually concentrates the most on, Africa. People out there suffering from malaria because they can't afford a net. People out there dying from malnutrition. Grown-ups and children alike, because they just can't afford to eat. And how stupid is that? People here, everywhere, people just take that kind of thing for granted, and that kind of thing is happening in the world. No, this video is not. No, I'm not going to, you know, yell at you to go donate. I mean, it'd be great if you did. Of course, it'd be great if you did. I'm just trying to draw attention to something that needs attention drawn to it. I've donated this year. You always feel like you wish you could have done more, you know? And this is kind of like me doing that. I just want to draw attention to it. I want people to notice it, people to know that it's happening, and maybe they go and do something. Like, you know, every little helps, and you know, every little counts towards something. And you know, it'd be great if all those little bits and pieces were done before that little was too late, because it's happening now in all these places, and we've all seen how hard it is for people to get by, even in countries that aren't in poverty. People who fall into unemployment and end up homeless, all that kind of thing, and they become part of the statistic that's all you hear. And that's what Comic Relief is great for. It actually educates you. These things are happening in the world. It's probably not a really good way of wording it. I'm not a professional. I'm not an entertainer. I just do my videos for fun. And I suppose this is a really lame attempt at trying to be serious for once. So those of you in England, I'm going to be putting some links up for how you can donate if you want to donate, and I hope you do. For people in America, I'm not sure how donating would work for you guys, if you could do it. Well, obviously you can't do it through the phone number, I'd imagine. You might not even be able to do it through the website that I'll put a link up for as well. But it's not about donating to this specifically. It's about just doing whatever you can to make things better. You know, just anything, you know. Because it's just, you know, it's just something that should happen. It's a good cause. It's in the name. It's a good cause. Now, the way Comic Relief in itself, just to tell you a little bit about it, is a great thing we have over here. It's brilliant. Every year, it's like a big show, like a telethon, like I said, where it's all our big name comedians and all this kind of stuff get together and do with all these little clips and skits and shows and all sorts, and take part in sort of like parodies of other shows to raise money through what they're doing. All this kind of thing is brilliant. It's fantastic. We've got people like David Tennant involved, Bill Nye, not the science guy. Bill Nye is in. The only role that's coming to mind immediately now is when he was in Underworld with Kate Beckinsale, but he's been in so much more. He's involved. quite heavily. The guy from Homeland, whose name I can't remember, but he's British, in case any of you didn't know. You know, they all get involved, they all do their bits, all these skits, all these shows, all this everything, it all raises money. It's all for charity. All goes towards buying malaria nets, buying food, medical supplies, all this kind of stuff for here and in Africa and wherever it's needed. It's great. So yeah. So but it's all about doing the right thing. It's great what we have over here for doing it, and I know that you guys have your own versions. So yeah, so I just wanted to talk about that a bit. I wanted to do my bit. I've donated, like I said, but I always feel like I want to do more. So I suppose in a way this is me doing that by boosting awareness, I suppose. Which is better than nothing, I suppose. Donated what I can. Wish I could donate more, but to be fair, I probably could. I probably will. Yeah, I probably will. Why not? But yeah. So yeah, just do something. And thanks for listening to me ramble, and I'll see you next time.